You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. By going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com, you can make this possible. All right, folks, there are a lot of good things about being able to connect with your family and friends on social media, but as we've learned recently, it can also have a downside. It's become a breeding ground for hate and division, and Donald Trump uses it to exclusively attack and bully people he doesn't agree with. A recent study showed that the most abused group of people on social media, black women and women of color. Here's a sample tweet from actress Ashley Murray in reference to 13 reasons why star Grace Saif, who has completely left social media. Folks, pull it up, please. She left because, again, this is so crazy. People have been attacking Grace because of her character on a Netflix show. Y'all, it's fictitious. It's fictitious. Joining me now to talk about this is Jennifer Farmer. She's a communication strategist and founder of Spotlight PR. And so, in what other ways are black women being attacked? Obviously she's an actress who's responding to a show, but in what other ways are we seeing?
So what we're seeing is pervasive attack. If you're a black woman and you have a social media account, if you're on Twitter, chances are you've already experienced abuse. 84% of the tweets that go to black women contain some type of abusive or harassing message. So by merely existing, the chances of you being attacked have increased. The other thing that we're finding is that if you have the courage to state your opinion, you're also going to be attacked.
Oh, I know that well.
Oh, yeah.
Avis knows that well.
Right.
Absolutely.
And the attacks are vicious. So when I wrote the article for The Root, I was looking at comments sent to Senator Nina Turner, who's a 2020 co-chair for Bernie Sanders. Yeah. And I mean, some of the comments to her were things that she was a fucking idiot, that she was paying Senator Sanders was paying her to have sex with him. I mean, just brutal. Nothing about policy, but the lower they can get, that's what's happening.
Right. It's also, when we talk about those level of attacks, crude, sexist in many ways, and it is hard for some people to deal with this on every day. I mean, I know a number of people who just simply say, you know what, I'm done. I got to just completely log off, or like Grace did, delete the account.
Right. I mean, people tend to think that because it's social media that there's a barrier, but all of us are human. And when you receive the level of attacks that we're seeing on social media, again, this is pervasive, it is hard not to let that impact your psyche. And so people from all walks of life are being impacted. And I think that Twitter has a responsibility to do more. And in their doing more, they can't go behind closed doors, create a solution, and then come back and say, here's what we've decided to do for you. Black women have to be a part of the solution to make Twitter and other platforms a place where they can feel comfortable expressing their opinions.
Question.
Oh, my goodness. So what would you like to see Twitter do? I hear you saying bring black women in as part of the solution so there can be dialogue and strategy, but do you have any sort of top-of-mind suggestions that you think could be some easy fixes, that maybe not complete fixes, but some quick things that the organization could do even before then to start to mitigate some of these damaging effects?
I'd like us to take a look at the algorithms that they're using to even flag the abuse, because I've heard many people say, look, we've reported it. They've said that it has not violated our policy. So what algorithms are they using? They also need to be more forthright with their data. The report that came out by Amnesty International said that they have been trying to get accurate information on the scope of the abuse. Even though we know it's a lot, we don't know how much, but we know that it's a lot. And so I think they need to be more forthright with that data.
Absolutely.
I was looking at actually, like the article and the report, and it was showing that black women are more likely to be abused on Twitter and social media platforms. And black men, it was maybe, it's still higher. It was like maybe twice as much. But how do you address, again, those racial disparities? I mean, like without violating any type of First Amendment, issues?
So to me, what's happening on Twitter reflects what we're seeing happening in the workplace, what we're seeing happen in the rest of society. This is not a coincidence. I think that black women struggle in many respects to be given our due, to be paid what we're worth. The maternal health challenges, they're staggering. And so I think what we're seeing on Twitter is a manifestation of how black women are faring and how we are perceived in other parts of our life.
Yeah.
Well, I worry about online violence becoming live violence
Right,
against
real life
folks.
violence.
Yes, exactly. So I'm wondering if there are policies that folks on Capitol Hill should be moving forward on to better protect people. So I'm wondering if that's a part of the plan.
I think that is one of the solutions that Amnesty International lifted up. But I think part of my concern is this registering as the major issue that it is? You know, are we hearing people talking about it and pushing forth policies? And my fear is that because Black women and Latinx women, but Black women to a greater degree, you know, we are not receiving the protection that we should. I don't know how high it's rising for some elected officials.
All right. Well, Jennifer Farmer, we surely appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. All right, folks. Back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks. Luxe Jazz, the experience of a lifetime, delivering top-notch music in an upscale environment. Y'all got my Gerald Albright clip for me? All right, then, of course, the week-long event taking place at the Omnia Day Club Los Cabos, nestled on the Sea of Cortez and the celebrity playground of Los Cabos, Mexico. Folks, it's going to be an amazing time, November 7th through the 11th. I'm going to be broadcasting Roland Martin Unfiltered that Thursday and Friday from Cabo. Talking about an upscale international destination, luxury accommodations, great food, music, drink, all that good stuff, golf, spa, health, wellness, you name it. It's going to be a fabulous 4 days. And y'all know it's going to be cold by that time, so y'all want to get the hell out of them cold states. Now, you want to lock this thing now because, of course, tickets will be sky high the later you wait. The second annual Luxe Jazz Experience, again, it's going to be a great event there, folks, with events like the Spirit of Jazz Gospel Brunch and the Jazz Sunset Cruise. Confirmed guests, comedian actor Mark Curry, Gerald Albright, Alex Bugnon, Raul Madan, Incognito, Pieces of a Dream, Kirk Whalum, Average White Band, Donnie McClurkin, Shalea, Roy Ayers, Tom Brown, Ronnie Laws, and Ernest Quarles. For more information, folks, visit LifeLuxeJazz.com, L-I-F-E-L-U-X-E Jazz.com. It's LIFELUXEJAZZ.com. Again, we're going to be broadcasting there that Thursday and Friday. Looking forward to a great time, so come on out, bring your golf clubs, and I'm going to take some of your money because y'all know how I play golf. But I'm more than happy to beat y'all down in Cabo. So come on out. Looking forward to it. 4 amazing days of jazz, food, fun. And so again, LifeLuxeJazz.com. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.